Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and yesterday we showed off a new campaign created by modders which used a new tool. This tool was shown off by Chaos Robbie yesterday, but also was shown off by Victimize last month. This tool allows you to customize different bits of the campaign. You can add in settlements, you can add in landmasses, so there's a lot that you can do with this, and now it's being shown off as another post, another proof of concept by Chaos Robbie in the Immortal Empires, where we can see he's added in a settlement with the lands of Koresh at the very bottom. This is the Gates of Caliph, which is a high elf settlement in lore and actual in-game now too, thanks to Robbie's work. This is absolutely amazing because, like I said in yesterday's video, this means that a lot of territories can be opened up now and just adding in a little bit of settlements here and there. These tools are not publicly available yet. I'm assuming that they're still trying to make sure that everything's working as intended, as developing tools like this can take a while, let's be very honest here, but the fact that it's already possible to start adding stuff, this is absolutely amazing. Now, we know for a fact that Creative Assembly do plan to open up these areas eventually, but until then, you know, some modders could have a little fun with it and just see what they could do. I kind of love the idea of this, because there is a few settlements in other regions, like in the Northern Chaos Ways, some places within the Badlands, I've said this before, where I would love an extra settlement or two. So this is like incredible. This is absolutely incredible. It's important to note that on Victimized post last month, I believe, he did confirm that Creative Assembly did actually help to create the tool, or helped him out with some ideas, or just some general, this is what you could do instead. I don't know the specific details, but it's very nice of them to be able to have helped with this, because this could also give some ideas to Creative Assembly in the future too. So yeah, this is going to be really, really important for the future of Total War, as modders now can add in a little bit more flavor, because there's some modders who are creating mods for factions and they would probably like to create a lore-friendly settlement, exactly. So they'll want to add in something, you know? This is great. This is honestly really, really cool. Robbie also answered some questions which we're going to go over here because it's actually stuff that people will want to know. So, is it possible to change the landmasses or expanding the oceans so there's so much distance between each continent? From a game mechanic standpoint, yes, you can change the map size to whatever you want, adding some more sea between the landmasses. However, from a visual 3D model standpoint, not yet. Currently, if I went and doubled the map size, I'd still have the current visual map, so we'd have armies walking on water and sailing on land, and settlements sitting in the void. So, something like this, it needs to take a while to actually fix up, but it's possible, which is incredible. This means, yes, the map can be updated, and the fact of the matter is, this is something that I go back to from a few other videos, where Creative Assembly can themselves change the map if they so wish, and add in, say, for example, Nippon. So if it's possible with a mod, well, tool, it's possible officially too. Which is why I always find it weird when people say Nippon is never going to happen, map expansions aren't going to happen. Like, it is totally possible. This is the thing, it is totally possible. Let's continue with the other questions. Also, how do you add map details such as roaming monsters, trees, structures, etc.? As I mentioned above, that's what's next to be figured out. For Attila, see my post from a few days ago, it was incredibly easy since CA set everything up for us. We've got to work a little harder for Warhammer 3. This kind of makes sense because Warhammer 3 has a lot of other changes, which a lot of things have changed in general for the back end. I know this because I've tried to mod myself, but yeah, this is cool. Having some help, again confirmed from Chaos Robbie here, that Creative Assembly did help. This was great because, again, not only does it just solidify the fact that they could decide to do map expansions, but they're helping out the modding community, and this is really, really important, because I did see a theory once where people said, oh, if they do Nippon, the landmass and stuff, CA will just shut it down. It's like, no, it's a bit of a gray area, but the fact of the matter is, it's not that bad as people think. Mind you, we've not seen an official Nippon map in absolute ages. I'm assuming there's going to be a map for Warhammer the Old World that will be able to see Nippon. But yeah, I'm mostly into this because I want settlements in other regions. But yeah, let's continue with the other questions. Would it be possible to create new assets to add detail to the map? They are just normal models and animations, so yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to, say, for example, have like a giant squig roaming the map and stuff like that, this is obviously something that you can't interact with. Yeah, it's possible. And that's great. You know, you can add a little bit more depth and feel to it. I wonder if that could be tied into, say, the corruption mechanic a little bit more, or just in general, which race controls certain regions. You might see stuff changing around. Would be freaking cool. Then finally, could you also change the way certain major settlements look like how the GCCM team did in Warhammer 2? I believe this is possible right now without anything special. Settlements are prefab, I think, so you could create a new prefab and make a settlement, use it. So this is something that I've been asking about, because obviously the GCCM team has been rather quiet. A lot of them have moved on to other projects at the moment because Warhammer 3 wasn't in the best state. So maybe this tool can help with that and maybe get some of those modders back. If they're interested, of course, considering that, you never know. Maybe they found a really cool game to mod. I know one modder, I think, has gone to like the Warcraft mod or the Warhammer mod in Crusader Kings 3. Sorry, I had to remember that one. But yeah, having GCCM back would be great because I love the new settlement style that we've gotten for Warhammer 3. I absolutely adore it. But the issue is that, you know, it's a bit repetitive. There's not that many. Hopefully Creative Assembly will make more officially in the future because, let's be honest, they look great. They look amazing. Not too keen on the mechanics involved, like building up towers and stuff, but, you know, a mod can simply just remove that. But more unique settlements would be great. Well, I don't think we do have any unique settlements, but some unique ones would be amazing. Just in general, having some unique ones for like big cities like Altdorf, or in general just having more generic, so it's not like I'm going into the Empire and I'm going to see the map pretty much for the rest of my gameplay there, which is extremely tedious. A lot of factions have like 4 to 5 different major settlements and maybe around 4 to 5 minor settlements. It should be at least triple that, let's be honest, just so the variety doesn't wear you down, right? I can't wait to see about these mod tools getting released. I'd love to try and make a settlement. That would be really, really cool, a little fun project. Obviously, I wouldn't do as great of a job as, say, for example, Chaos Robbie or the GCCM team, but it would be kind of fun, right? I'm just going back to the image here, and it's just so cool. Like, I am so happy to see this, because it would be great if this eventually gets just worked out. Then they'll have to do some terrain work. Keep in mind that like, say, for example, in Dinkaresh right now, they're built in the way that they don't have beaches. I imagine that you will be able to get to the Caliph settlement now and just walk through in Dinkaresh, because it's on the ocean, so it kind of acts like a beach anyway. But yeah, texturing would need to be done. There's a lot of things that would need to be done. So something like this is not going to be done and fully finished within like a week or so. This is going to take a while, but this is so cool. This is absolutely so cool. We're going to have to wait and see, but yeah, this is exciting. I can't wait to see what the future comes, especially with like modding potential. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see people's ideas, because I know a lot of modders, I speak to a lot of modders, which have got plans for a lot of different things, which I'm not going to talk about just yet, because obviously they've told me some concepts and stuff, and I don't want to like hype up stuff that's not going to get released anytime soon. But yeah, this is going to be amazing. I honestly just can't wait. What do you guys think all about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a bit of a discussion, because I know this is going to be a hot topic.